Wow, we're live. Hi,
We're live.
stranger. And
Hi.
I really mean you guys because I saw Stephanie yesterday. Well, virtually.
And
But
also right now.
and also right now. That's a good point. Right now is the most recent.
Yes.
But yeah, so surprise live. So we're gonna go ahead and just chill for a minute or two, see if anyone jumps on. If not, obviously you can play it back. And also too, we're going to be giving a lot of information in this video. We finally have numbers for you guys for the retreat. We have more information. Just a whole bunch of cool stuff for our upcoming Grooming on the Spectrum retreat. Ermagerd, hi Nicole, I've missed you.
Just in case you were wondering, we just forgot about April.
April just didn't exist for us. It's been forever. I was looking in the last like live video was March 28th. So like April just we're going to forget about April. It didn't exist. Um it
We
was just
don't
like
talk
a
about April. No, no.
Exactly. We don't talk about April. Um but anyways, we're back. We have like 2 podcast episodes lined up. Like okay, good. I'm glad it's not just us. Um but yeah, anyways, but we have a lot of information. We have figured out a lot more about the retreat. The location, you guys basically unanimously decided. Oh, April was poop.
Yeah,
Um,
it was.
Everyone basically chose. Let me up
I
actually
blame
the.
Mercury in retrograde, though. I'm just
There
saying.
we go. Mercury was in the microwave.
Yes,
But no,
Mercury was in the microwave, everyone.
Mercury was in the microwave and we just fell off the face of the earth, but we are here. We are queer. We are ready to tell you things. Like we have a lot of fun stuff that we have figured out. And yeah, so for the location of this retreat, now to
Sorry,
remind
this is very random, but you
yeah,
said we're queer, and I have never really thought of myself as queer, even though obviously I am. And
yeah,
all of a sudden it was like, oh, I kind of like that.
yeah, no, we take it back. We take it back. Anytime I can, I'm like, I'm here and I'm queer. Like
Yeah.
I like it. I love how it rhymes. So yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Um So, okay, so retreat, October, late October. We're looking at October 30th is when you can arrive. November 1st is when you can leave. Also,
Spooky. Sorry.
yes, spooky, spooky. Don't worry. All of this information, I'm going to make a post as soon as we are done with the live with all of the information I'm about to say because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of numbers. So I will make a post so that way it's easy to go back and kind of see everything in one glance. Location, y'all basically unanimously decided on the beautiful log cabin near Devil's Lake. So that's the one we are going with, the one that looks like a little Lincoln log house. I love it with like the green trim. Very nice.
And it's like right down the street from Devil's Lake.
Yeah, so it's perfect. We can do some outdoor activities. Um, so yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about what we already have, what we know is going to be offered. We are now that we actually have pricing, we can go ahead and get some firm teachers. So we'll reach out to the people who've reached out to us already, but we're looking for probably a max of 3 um, because we have 2 days covered and we're looking to fill another day. And remember, you will get a discount. We'll talk about all of that. Um, so, of course, as you guys, I'm sure you know, we are both pet tech instructors. So that means we can give that amazing hands on 5-hour workshop where you learn CPR and rescue breathing, and you learn about everything from hypothermia to hyperthermia, snake bites, bug bites, poisoning. I mean, like, the list literally keeps going on. Choking management,
All of the
um,
things.
all of the things that could possibly go wrong with having a pet in your care, whether it's your pet. Obviously, we're mostly all groomers here. Um, but yeah, so that will absolutely be offered, and you don't ever have to take anything. I just wanna say that, like, nothing's mandatory. So if you're already up to date and you don't wanna sit through it, that's completely fine. Um,
We're gonna have it on the last day.
yeah, we're gonna have it on the
So
last day because that's going to literally sap every last bit of energy from the 2 of us.
yeah, exactly.
And also that way, if you don't wanna sit there, like, if you don't wanna sit through it, like, you're up to date or whatever, you can leave early or you can just, like, go do something. For lack of sounding professional there.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Alyssa. Oh, yeah, that bitch Mercury, for real. For real. Yeah, no, seriously, you can go and not actually be at any of the classes. You can stay in your jammies. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna be in slacks and a blouse, that's for sure. So, like, this is totally a chill, laid back,
I'm gonna
like,
be in my normal outfit, sweatpants, and
yes,
probably a t-shirt and sweatshirt.
there you go. Exactly. So there's really no expectations. Hi. There's really no expectations besides just being a decent human being. And we can all do that. So, um, anyways, okay, so these classes that we know we have on lock, Stephanie, of course, is an educator because by now you should know that she is the founder of the Meditative Groomer Academy, which actually, why don't we take a little commercial break? Okay, the Meditative Groomer Academy is an innovative school that embodies a new approach to train the next generation of pet groomers. They strive to achieve optimal inclusivity and specialize in neurodiverse learners by offering an array of learning styles and personalized instruction with small class sizes. Whether you want to become a bather, a groomer's assistant, a groomer, or a stylist, the Meditative Groomer Academy has a program for you. Also, we have the flower program coming up at the Meditative Groomer Academy. This is a 12-day intense continuing education marathon with several industry leaders coming soon. I will share it in the group so you guys can see. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to be there. I'm very excited for that. That is news.
And we are actually announcing it first here that I've decided to go with my beta pricing for the first year.
Yes, it's
So
going to
it will be 50% off this year.
50% off this year only for the first run. There will be more details. I don't think, oh, catch me outside, probably with a book. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, Alyssa, trying to change my schedule. Sending good vibes. Sending good vibes. You can do it. Um, but yeah, no. So watch out for more information about that because that's going to be awesome. So, anyways, like I was saying, so obviously Stephanie is an educator and knows what she's doing because she owns an entire school. So if you want more information on what is included in these programs or you want to apply, please visit www.meditativegroomer.com or message one of us because we could probably have the answer for you. So, anyways, Stephanie, do you want to tell us what 3 classes you are planning on offering for our retreat?
Sure. Sure
Yay.
can. Um so the first one is improving communication in the workplace, aligning to the neurodivergent and neurotypical. Um Communication is hard and gets even harder when our brains work differently.
Indeed.
Uh, so that doesn't mean it's not possible to bring those brains together, and have a healthy team of individuals. Um, so in this class, we'll talk about how to communicate effectively and in a healthy way in the workplace.
Always
So
needed. Communication's key, guys.
yeah, because that's so difficult.
It is when we literally can't understand the other person's brain and, we might take things personally when they're not meant personally, as an example.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so I'm excited for that one because, I don't know, always trying to improve communication.
yeah. Communication is kind of one of my special interests. Just
Yeah.
general humans and how they work is kind of
Right.
just general special interest. I think it came from always needing to mask, and now I
Yeah.
just really enjoy it. So
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so communication between neurodivergent and neurotypical. Got it. What's the
yep.
next one?
So the next one is discovering focus systems and
Oof.
techniques for the
Oof.
neurodivergent groomer.
I love it.
Um, description is neurodivergent groomers have a lot of superpowers, but sometimes the universe needs to throw some kryptonite at us. Let's have a discussion about our kryptonites in the shop or mobile salon, and let's see if we can find our own kryptonite systems. Um,
Yes.
so basically, it's going to be, um, talking about some of the struggles that we, sometimes have as neurodivergents, and how we need to learn systems in order to live in this world that's not meant for us.
Yes.
And so we'll talk about, I'll like show some of my systems that I use in the school, and then we'll also kind of,
Turn it to
uh,
the floor and
yeah, turn it
give
to the
your
floor and have a discussion.
awesome. I am excited. If I could literally have someone bottle up focus, I would pay top dollar. Although I feel like that's just Ritalin, but oh,
Yeah, but
no
like,
worries, Marky. We'll be here for you.
Ritalin comes at a cost, man.
That's true. That's true. And first I'd have to be diagnosed, and that's a whole thing. So
Yeah, it comes at a cost, man.
yeah, I'll
Um,
just yeah, I just won't.
yeah.
Anyways, so we got communication, we have focus. What is the third one?
Assisting the entrepreneur divergent.
Woo!
The neurodivergent entrepreneur is a force to be reckoned with for the naysayers, and will always be the first to your side when you need a hand. Unfortunately, the universe has to maintain the balance, so it throws some time blindness, object permanence, and executive dysfunction at us.
Yep.
In this class, we will discuss different situations in which our neurodivergence throws us a curveball and what we can do to turn it into a home run.
I love it. So even if you guys are not a business owner, I feel like this was still going to just I feel like it would just be helpful for anyone who is neurodiverse
It
and
really
struggles
is.
with
The way
those.
I set it up is, so that it can really be for anyone. Um, I do talk about, like, different specific things to business owners, but really anyone could take it and learn from it. I really go through the process of how to come up with these, uh, different, um systems basically, but I really break down the process of how to get there.
Right.
So
I'm excited for it. So, those are 3 of our classes hosted by our very own Stephanie, although I guess I should be pointing. I'm like, "Come on." Spatial there we go. Spatial awareness is not the best, clearly. Anywhomes, I will be teaching a class, as you guys know. Oh, hey, Mindy. We're gonna talk to you in Idaho. Yeah, we are. We're gonna find you. That sounds way creepier than I anticipated.
I know
But
you
just
who you
know,
are, and I'm going to track you down.
but we'll
I will
talk.
find you.
We'll
Sorry.
talk. We'll talk. But yeah, no. So as you guys know, I do social media, which this is actually a prime opportunity for another commercial. Stephanie, if you'd like to take it away.
Yeah, let me get back to my
Do
file.
do 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 do.
Not helping. All right.
All right.
Do you find yourself with no time to build your social media presence? Or maybe you're just bamboozled by the constantly changing platform? Elevation Media Management is your answer. They offer cohesive branded marketing on Facebook and Instagram by designing custom templates and posting your branded content in accordance to a social media plan tailored to your business. They also create logos, business cards, flyers, brochures, and more. Lots more. See more information at www.elevationmediamgmt.com.
Yay! That's me. Sorry, I always have to, like, mime out what you're doing because in the beginning, when you're like, "Do you find yourself with no time?" I'm like and then when you say bamboozled, I'm like, I don't know.
I
I
still can't
really
stop laughing when I say bamboozled, though.
I love it. So anyways oh, ringside, perfect. We'll be there. So I will be offering a social media class. I'm tailoring one specifically for neurodivergency, and I think this is gonna be a really good one. Um, It's going to be, I literally just came up with the name, and I honestly think I'm gonna run with it because I like it a lot. Are you ready? Okay. It is How to Tackle Social Media When You Have the Attention Span of a Squirrel. I love it. I don't even care what anyone thinks. I hope you like it too, but I love it, and I think that's what I'm rolling with. So basically that class is I have a lot of attention issues and just I mean, issues. So sometimes social media is just really, really tedious. And if you don't have like shortcuts in place and like a plan and no like I'll explain how to, like, chunk it out and get it done without, like, going out of your mind sort of thing, um, because it's how I'm able to do it, which is just it's a very tedious thing, but it's necessary, it's necessary to have a social media presence these days because
And then at the end of the class, we're all gonna sign up for Meg's social media management because none of us wanna do all the work.
or I have my 4-part social media masterclass if you think you can do it, which you absolutely can, I have faith in you.
Oh,
But
yeah,
that'll walk you
absolutely.
from the beginning to the end of how to do it and kind of be a way more in-depth thing. Or you can just hire me to do it for you. So,
Yes.
either way,
I would like to say I believe that anybody can do it.
yeah, it's just
It's
whether you
just
have the
gonna take
time,
so much
really.
time
Mhm.
and and whether we're gonna make it out without, like, a lot of drugs or not is kind of a crapshoot. Because like,
Exactly.
I would need a lot of drugs to get through some of that tedious shit.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Do we get time turners at the end of the class? No, Nicole, but you can always delegate to someone and that would free up some time.
Hmm.
I'm kidding, no pressure. I told you I am here for you whenever you are ready. If that never happens, it's okay too, like, no pressure. Just giving you shit here. Um, so yeah, so Stephanie's class I will. Message me, I will help you. Because I will be, at All American, and I will be very close to you soon for an extended period of time, and that's all I'm saying right now. Um So, we can totally talk in person and just figure out, something that works for both of us. But anyways, so that will be one day. I'm bringing it back here because we have a lot to get through and I have something I forgot to do. Um, oh, my taxes. I can't help with that. You don't want me doing your taxes. I am sorry. That is not something I should be trusted with.
Yeah, me either.
Uh,
That's why I have a husband.
yep, yep, John can do that. Um,
I would just like to give a shout out to my husband, by the way,
yes,
who we got the business got audited by the government uh because we got a $5,000 return. Um
and they were like, "Wait a minute." Also,
yeah.
I'm really sorry, Nicole. She said the person who did her taxes did it bad, so she's, like, cleaning
Oh
in the process of
no.
fixing it all right now. I feel like a lot of people have had some really crappy tax people. Like, I've
Yeah.
heard it in my area too. Um, ugh.
Oh, but yeah, back to he yeah, so we got
Yes.
audited and they gave him like 3 weeks to put together um literally every receipt that we had last year, every single one.
Yeah, which is a
It
lot.
was 360 pages.
Oh
We
my
sent
god.
them a ream of paper because they can't do it digitally. It all had to be in paper.
Of course,
We
because
literally sent
why
them a
could they do
ream
it
of fucking paper.
digitally? It is 2023, we can do this digitally, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Wisconsin.
So thank you, John. You the real MVP.
Yeah, and he did
Um,
that while he was also moving his parents in
oh,
South
wow.
Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, then. So
he's amazing.
sorry. No,
Sorry.
no,
I
no,
did.
we can shout him out every time. Like, he really does a lot of the behind the scenes here.
Yep,
Um, but yes, so one
the
day will
real
be
MVP.
yes, the real MVP. So one of the 3 days will be Stephanie and I teaching our respective classes. Um, then one of the days will be, guest speakers, which we are looking for. What Since we are announcing prices and stuff, we're going to reach out to those, like I said, who have already reached out to us about teaching, and see if we can get confirmed teachers. And then once we have that, we will announce that as well. So we have a whole day open for that, looking for maybe 3 teachers, 3 people that want to give a class, or 2, because we're searching really to have like 5-6 hours of education in a day, so we can have like a lot of time to just relax, because we want this to be more of like a laid back, relaxed thing, anyways. Um, the dog situation. Did we figure out the dog situation?
No dogs.
No dogs.
Though, if Mindy comes, we will be able to get her.
Yes, because she has a Luke, a legitimate service dog.
Yeah.
Yes. So, so that's unfortunate. So we won't be able to do like any demos. Like if something requires a demo, we won't be able to do it unless, of course, Mindy, you do a demo with Luke. I feel like that obviously would be
Yeah.
fine. We'd make sure it's all cleaned up and everything. Um, But we specifically would want something that just aligns with grooming on the spectrum. So just relate it to neurodiversity, like how maybe it's how you got faster, or I don't know, preparing for a competition while being neurodiverse. Just as long as it's related to neurodiversity, because I want to make sure it's very like themed, I guess. Um, so anyways, that being said, time to move on to pricing. So we spent a good chunk of time figuring this out and trying to make it fair for everybody involved. So we have different pricing levels, like Stephanie has mentioned before, based on what kind of bed you get and whether or not you share a bed. Sharing a bed is not mandatory. It is completely optional, and you will not be like forced into doing so.
Correct.
Unless you're like, "I don't care if I sleep with a perfect stranger in the same bed, just I mean, if I'm in the bed and whatever, wording, whatever, who cares?" You know what I mean. Um, so we have 3 bedrooms, not including the one, like, there are other ones, but that will be for the hosts. There are 3 bedrooms and 7 beds. 2 of them are shareable. I'm not mathing right, hold on. Yes, 2 of them are shareable. Brain, 5. I'm like, 7 minus 2, Meg, 7 minus 2. Okay, 5 of them are unshareable because I think it's inhumane to share anything less than a double, and even a double is
Agreed.
small, which is why we have different price points for them. So, like I said, all of this will be typed up in a post, which will be posted this evening. I know I said right after the live, but I forgot about something that I have to go do, and then I'm posting it tonight, today, this afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, it'll make sense later today. Anyways, are we ready for pricing?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Oh, I wish I had my kazoo.
ah. Oh my gosh, yeah, I have one here, I just don't know where. That's okay. Imagine kazoo sounds. Doo 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 doo. That's not a kazoo sound, but that's okay. Alright, so we have in the first bedroom, there is a twin bed and there is a queen bed. I don't know how best to, like, convey all this, so I'm just gonna say a bunch of things and it'll be all together in the post.
Okay.
Um, the second bedroom has a twin and a double, which the double is shareable, but that is gonna be tight, so I would only do that with a friend unless you really don't care about sleeping right next to someone you don't know. But that's on you. I won't judge. And then the third bedroom has 2 twins and a sleeper sofa. The prices I'm about to say are all inclusive, so they'll cover your food, they'll cover a swag bag, and they will cover your lodging. Obviously, you still have to get there, but otherwise, once you are here, everything is set. So the 4 twin beds and the sleeper sofa, tickets for any of those will be $650. The double is, if you share it with well, actually, if it's not shared, the double will be $700 for the ticket. If you find a friend who wants to go and you share that bed, You each only have to pay $4.50. So that is a way, and that's the total, like including food and swag bag. So that's a way to kind of get that ticket cheaper is by sharing a bed. Of course, within your comfort level. And then that queen bed, of course, is $900 for that ticket if not shared. If you share with a friend, $550 per person. Like I said, this will all be in a text post later today because that I just kind of like word vomited a bunch of numbers right there.
Mhm.
Um, so essentially, tickets can be as low as $450 and as high as 900 depending on what sleeping situation you want to be in. Um, so yeah, I've got it all very formatted nicely so it'll be easy to see
Um,
there. Go ahead.
Another thing,
Mhm.
so it would require, even if you fly in, you'd probably still have to drive
Mm,
to the place.
right.
So I do want to put out there that once we start getting people signed up, we can look at getting maybe either renting a bigger vehicle or
Right.
something like that so that we can, help people travel.
Get to the place
Um,
from the
so
airport.
that would be like an additional cost though. So just if you do like
Right.
we'll find out when people start signing up what's needed and then we can,
Exactly, and go
see what
from
we do
there.
about
So yeah, so this takes care of lodging, all of your food, and you can always bring your own food if you want. Um, but like that would cover you on food and drinks, that would cover you on swag bag and the entire weekend of or not weekend. It's not during it's during the week, but the entire 3 days of education as well. It's just getting there. So, a couple little things. For our teachers, we are able to offer $100 off um, if you're willing to teach for, about an hour, whatever you want, really. Um, and that would be just 100 off of whatever ticket. So technically, your ticket could be as low as 350 for 3 days. That's like 100 and something dollars a day. Um, but the date wise, we would need sorry, I'm, like, running over myself. It's just so much information.
it. It's okay.
Okay. Alright, so tickets will be first come, first serve. Probably start, like, as soon as I have up the post, and you can put down a deposit. You do not have to pay the full amount to reserve your spot. The deposit, regardless of the ticket amount that you choose, will be $150, and that will secure your spot, and you're able to change your mind up until September 15th. So we have a little over 4 months.
Yeah. And I just saw that Mindy said we need to know dietary needs. What I'm thinking is
Yes.
maybe we'll do like a Google form.
I'll make a Google form so that way we can.
I can do it.
Oh, perfect, there we go. So Stephanie will make a Google form, so if you're going to attend, um, she'll send you the link after you place your deposit down of $150, or you can pay in I mean, if you have it laying around and want to pay it, you're welcome to.
Well,
Um
what we could do is we can have the Google form first. So you fill it out
Oh,
and then we
either
make the
way,
deposit.
either
So,
way. Yeah, so that way you can put in any specific dietary needs so we can accommodate that for
yeah.
you.
And
Um,
any other questions we realize that we have to ask you. So.
exactly, exactly. Any other accommodations or, whatever. So we will get that going. And then, yeah, it would just have to be paid in full by September 15th, but you can also change your mind up until that date. If we do get full, because people can change their mind up until September 15th, we will keep a waiting list, and that will also be first come, first serve. So if by chance we have all beds full and then say 2 people back out, um, by that September 15th date, we'll go ahead and go down the list and contact whoever got put on the waiting list first. And then if you pass, we'll move on to the next person and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah, so we structured it this way just so that way in case anyone doesn't go, people have the opportunity to get in if they were really wanting to go. So, very excited for all of this. That's
Mhm.
a lot of information. I don't think I have anything else for you guys right now, but
I
we
do.
Oh, go ahead. Please, please
uh,
go.
Also, we were talking about doing the murder mystery dinner
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
one of the nights, and I would like to know for sure. That'll be a question on the thing, I
Oh,
guess.
who if people are
But
interested, make sure
if
there's
people are
enough
interested,
people.
because I'm going to write my own thing that is groomer themed.
I'm interested.
But just so you know, that'll be a question on the
Yes,
Google form,
yes.
whether you're interested, because if I
Like,
don't have any interest, I'm not gonna write it,
well,
but
why would you go through the effort?
yeah.
Exactly. So, we'll see if you wanna do the spoopy stuff or not.
Yeah.
No pressure, but just that way we know, kinda what's going on. Um, if you want to be involved in extracurricular social activities or if you'd rather be by yourself, even stuff like that, just so and also because we won't throw y'all in a circle and be like, okay, everyone tell us 3 fun facts about themselves. You only have to talk to us if you want to, but I hope you're gonna talk to us if you're gonna come. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so like I said, as soon as I can, I've got uh Hyundai. I have to deal with that.
Okay.
Um, so I will be back. We'll be back on. We're gonna have this all posted up so that way you can read it because of course me just like the number. It's a little confusing.
Yeah,
I even got tripped up just trying to keep my spot. So, yay,
yeah.
retreat.
Yay!
So we will go ahead and, unless you have anything else right at this moment, we can go ahead and close this with our exit where we will announce.
Hold on, let me get back
Nope,
to
no
it.
worries, no worries. We're here. We're here.
Okay. Yes. Um, that brings us to the end of our live today. Our next 2 podcast episodes will drop tomorrow, Friday, May 12th, and Friday, May 26th,
Woohoo.
because we're
April
behind.
didn't exist.
April didn't happen. Um,
Nope.
thank you for joining us today. Have the day you deserve, and thank you for existing.
Bye.
Bye.